Okay. Hopefully everything works out this morning the way it's supposed to. Yesterday worked out pretty well, I thought, but okay, so what we do is we sketch like this one, like this iguana that we did yesterday. We've got a little toy up here on the stage, and of course my camera's going to flicker in and out all day because I didn't have a chance to set it to not automatically focus. Let's see if we can do that real quick. I hate when it goes in and out of focus, it drives me nuts. So that should solve that problem. Okay, good. So here we are. We've got this iguana sketch that we did yesterday. Today we've got this little fire engine on the scene, and I have a pencil. And with that, let's just turn the page and get started, right? Hello, peoples. All right. I want to just draw in everything I know is there, but that's not how it works. The whole point of this is, like I said yesterday, the whole point of this is to train yourself to draw what you see and not draw what you think you see. Because you think it should be there. What's missing is this light over here. There we go. That's helpful. Structures in there I can't really see. What's happened to the music? Some people might consider that a blessing. But what's happened to the music? Oh. Impatience. That's what's happened to the music. Okay. Been rushing around this morning, and it's kind of affecting my observation skills, because it's making me want to rush, and that's never good when you're trying to get an accurate sketch, right? So I just need to take a breath and calm down. There's no reason for me to rush through this. I have plenty of time before I have to get ready for work. I would easily have 40 minutes before I have to get ready for work. Very easy, like I said, very easy just to get excited and want to do this quickly and rush through it. That's really not the point, right? I mean, the whole point is kind of this is a kind of meditation in and of itself. Rushing through it, you can't really get the benefit of the meditative properties. Not to be all art guru metaphysical, but slowing down and seeing the details around you is kind of what makes it fun, if you will. I think this is way too big there. Let me know if you can hear me alright in the chat or in the comments after the show. It's hard to tell. Because when I watch it, you know, it plays back with the settings that I have. That's not, it doesn't tell me what the end users get. It doesn't tell me anything about the end user experience. Kind of like the iguana yesterday, you have to remember that it's a toy with the imperfections of a toy. There's my mother. My mother says that my music is overpowering my voice. Tell me if that's any better. There'll be a little bit of a delay. Let me know if that's any better. Of course, it doesn't help if I don't talk. Can't talk, arting. Mom says it's much better, so cool. I don't know if I want to actually go through and draw every rung, count the rungs on this ladder. I know the perspective is a little bit off. I can already tell the perspective is off. Alright, we're going to stop a second there. I'm going to clean up some of these lines. Got some extra lines on there that I don't need. Make sure they're cleaned up so that I don't shade them in. I also have an extra shadow over here that I shouldn't have. hold your tongue just right. That side of that rung has plenty of shade on it. And then this is a cast shadow, it'll be darker. Also got where you can see through the ladder. You get lost in these little details like this. You can spend all your time working on one little aspect of this ladder, and the next thing you know, it's time to go and you haven't done the whole rest of the truck. A whole rest of the truck to do. Sometimes you have to squint to see. Where the values are. Go through and fill in all the cast shadows before we shade the whole thing. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. That's pretty prominent right there. We need to make sure that stays lit. shadow. So my instinct was to put that shadow up here by the ladder, but it's not. It's back here by the bumper. So again, you gotta go with where the shadow, what the object is actually doing. Shadow is super dark. I'm not scribbling. I'm trying to make the lines, I'm actually moving more in a circle. I'm trying to make the lines all in one direction. That makes it easier to control the value. Make it darker, make it lighter. Keep it in a straight line. And then I'll scumble here in a minute, which is when you go back and forth in different directions like a scribble. But right now, I'm actually trying to make sure the line stayed in the same direction. The back of the truck is darker than the shadow. The wheel is darker than the back of the truck. See, this is where that scumbling part comes in. Making sure that it all blends together. Now then, the truck is not white. So there's, make sure you've got all the shadow lines in here where they're supposed to go, so that when you shade it in, you can see them all. This is the windshield. This is the window. Alright, and then we're going to take the whole thing and make it not white. The ladder is white. Kind of hard to tell where the ladder ends and the truck begins when you do it this way, huh? It's funny how value works that way. Without color, you can't see where one is and one is in the other, where one starts and the other ends. I gotta start wrapping this up though. I do have to get ready for work. I will tell you, I like yesterday's music better. Yesterday's music was more of a classic rock vibe. This is supposed to be workout or cardio or something. Alright. I'm going to darken in some of these forms. I got carried away right there, huh? Alright. Not bad. What is today? 4th of April, right? Goodness. Alright, let's hit it with some matte spray. My wife says that's really loud. That'll keep it from smudging. And let me get a photo of it so I can share it with you so that you can see exactly what I see. To that one. Huh. It was almost clearer here, wasn't it? Where is that within focus? Right there. So she's a little wide, but I mean, that happens because I move around like this while I'm trying to see detail instead of just staying in one spot. Might be a little too close to the toy. The important thing is that I got it done and I get to critique it, and I just try to improve a little bit every day. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if you want. I was thinking about uploading all the reference pictures. If I upload the reference pictures, you can draw along and you can send them to me for what's on your easel, and I will also share that. So thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this again tomorrow morning. We'll see you tomorrow.